welcome to the first video in this series.
Welcome to how to build an e-commerce website.
Siri,
What?
let me do my own introduction.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, Siri. In this series, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create and build your own e-commerce website for under $20, which includes Stripe payments, complete product pages, abandoned carts retargeting, even some Facebook Messenger retargeting messages as well for people who either didn't purchase or did purchase products. So when I have already sort of established what I want to sell and I have a good idea of the product and the brand I want to create with this product, what I do is I go and try and find some inspiration. So the best place that I've found that has helped me is a website called EECOM Design. And what this basically is a curated list of websites based on category that they look really good, they convert really well, and so we can go in here and we can select the platform. Maybe we're building on Shopify, WooCommerce, Magento, maybe BigCommerce or BigCartel or something like that. You can sort through category here. So in this series, we're going to be creating our e-commerce store on WordPress, and we're going to be using WooCommerce. I'm not going to select this right now. I'm just going to kind of go into some of these websites that I think look cool, and we'll just kind of see what we find. So I haven't really done any research beforehand. I kind of want to show you guys how I just go into it. I'll just scroll through and try and find a cool looking website.
All these websites look better than anything you've ever done.
Okay, Siri, let's move on. So maybe I want a brand that's colorful. Like I like this one here, Myro. That looks good. So click the link at the bottom right there and then go straight to their website. So Myro smells awesome, feels awesomer. So that's kind of like their value prop right there. Refillable deodorant that does what it should and then some. So it's like so it looks like this company sells deodorant. Okay, so there it is. That's cool. So they have like a custom case for it, and you could refill it, it looks like. So what I do is I'll typically go through the website and like right off the bat see if I can figure out what they sell. So like that was pretty quick. Right here they have like their value proposition and then what they do. So maybe a little benefit here or some feature and benefit here. And get started for $10. So I kind of want to see their flow. So they have different colors. It's all pretty simple. So I'm trying to figure out how to purchase it. Click like that. There's different scents. Okay, so I guess going through that. I'm not sure how to purchase this. I want this scent. Oh, okay, so it's down here. So let's go here. Flame. So the red one is cool. Go through here. Chill wave. That sounds like a nice scent. Okay, cool. And then it takes it straight to their payment here. So I just kind of wanted to see their flow. It looks pretty cool. Kind of confusing down here at the bottom left, but that's okay. I don't think there's a huge issue there. So I'm just looking at the website here and just trying to get an idea of how they're presenting their product, just to get some ideas. Like so I have built other e-commerce stores, but I've always liked to see when I'm launching a new e-commerce shop, what can I do differently? What can I do better? Or maybe maybe someone's already done what I want to do, so I can sort of replicate that to a point. So they have their Instagram feed down there. That's nice. So they have some, giving back areas here where they're going to give back to, the earth. They're maybe conscious of that. That's very cool. Sweet. So then what I like to do now is I copy and paste the URL, and then I go to SimilarWeb. And so I want to see how much traffic they're getting, and I want to see where they're getting it from. This website, SimilarWeb, help for bigger websites. So it helps you find out how much traffic they're getting per month and then where they're getting it from. So it looks like they just started their company. So August was probably their launch, I'm guessing, because they didn't have, okay, they did have, so they've been at least online since April. Not much traffic, and then you see a huge spike up to 70,000. It's like a 5,000% increase over the last month. Most of their traffic is coming from the United States, and we got 34% direct traffic, 30% referrals. So we could see here in the referrals area where they're getting a lot of their traffic from. So it looks like Instagram. Maybe they have some influencers shouting out their product. Just freebies. I think this is a website where you can get free stuff. So you could search their product. So right now, all I'm doing is trying to dig into different traffic sources. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing that's working for them. So it looks like they are offering like a free Myro deodorant kit. Follow our link, sign up with your details, and help them spread the word. Click get freebie button and sign up. So it looks like we can just like click that. Has a referral code. And then it should be free, I guess. So let's see. I think maybe because I had one in the previous cart, it's saying it's $10, or maybe I have to pay for the cent. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's a huge source of traffic. Looks like 45% of their traffic is coming from that, and then 80% is coming from Instagram. So I'm guessing on their Instagram they have some influencers probably shouting them out. Let's see if we can find their Instagram. So their feed is right here. If I just click one of these photos, it's my Myro. Better Vibes Daily is their hashtag, so maybe they have their influencers posting about it. So this one's got 2,800 likes, 230K. So it looks like this girl posted it. 230K. So it looks like they're doing a lot of Instagram marketing, a lot of social media marketing. So I'm just trying to cover over these photos here and trying to see maybe some posts that have more than a couple hundred likes. So like these ones, that's from their Instagram. So other than that one, I don't see a whole lot of other posts that have a lot of likes or something, so like big influencers. And then again, a lot of maybe their influencers may not have used that Better Vibes Daily. So I could do some more research maybe later if I want to search. They're tagged in, so I can, let me go in there and just look really quick. So they're tagged, yeah, so like this one's 5,000. My arms smell like Pillow Talk. That's funny. So this person have 131K. So yeah, so they definitely have had influencers posting for them. Let's see what this is on. This one is Satori and Scout. I've never heard of this. 43,000. So yeah, so it looks like they're pushing some influencer marketing pretty heavily. This girl, Lolo the Blondie, 59,000. Let's see where her posts go. Yeah, like that looks cool. So it looks like they're pushing that pretty hard. Pretty smart. I do want to do a video on influencer marketing soon, and we could talk about that. And this looks like the packaging. It's Josephine. So really clean packaging. It looks nice. We could go over where to get really good packaging just like this as well. I'll make a video for that. So I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but this is sort of my initial research. So I'll do this for multiple websites. So I'll just go through here and find. So like I know my next project, I'm going to be selling a product like this. Like not necessarily a hygienic product like deodorant, but it will be a physical product that people will need at least every month. So I'm trying to find um, other products or other pages, stores that have something similar. So I'm just gonna keep going, see more e-commerce websites, and scroll through, and spend as much time as you want on this, and just kind of get inspired by a lot of these websites. So I'm gonna go to this Men's Society one here. I'm gonna close this up just to free up some space up there. So we got a beard kit, recovery kit. Maybe that's let's see what the recovery kit is. This is a European company. So eye cream, hand. So maybe this is like you rub this on your face after maybe a long week, or maybe you go drinking with your buddies or something like that. That's what it means, recovery kit. So handmade gifts for men, the perfect choice to make them smile. So just care products for men. Looks cool. So I'm gonna go do the same thing with Men's Society here, and go to SimilarWeb. Just copy and paste that, and it'll pop up. Okay, so this is a good example. So they don't have enough traffic. It doesn't mean they don't have a lot of traffic. They just don't have enough for it to be tracked. So it's just doesn't have enough data. So they could have, 8 to 20,000 20,000 visitors a month, or they could have 10 to 30 or 15 to 40, and it might not show here. So that just happens. Or they aren't a member of SimilarWeb and they haven't embedded any code to track that information, so it's available on here. But oftentimes SimilarWeb will track websites that are large enough to make it worth their while. So we have a lot of organic traffic. Men's Society, wholesale luxury gifts. It's kind of like 30% of their traffic. Social. So YouTube is a huge 98% of their social traffic, which is 3% of their total traffic, which we don't necessarily know how much that is. So we could see if they have a YouTube and just kind of see what they're doing. I'm not seeing a link to it. Before we try to find them on YouTube, let's check out their store and just see how they have it lined up. So it's real minimalist, real clean. They've got some pretty cool packaging for their products. And this looks like, yeah, it's by Shopify. E-commerce by Shopify. All really well done. Okay, so yeah, though this is cool products. Pretty simple website. They just have a lot of focus on their packaging. Here's their Instagram. Men's Society, 22,000 followers. Something that I do like looking at is how many posts did they have? They have 1,400 posts. So I think SimilarWeb said they were founded 2011. So they've been around a while, and they've got tons of posts. That other one that we just went to, was it Miro? They have 77 posts, and it looked like they had started in April. At least the website was created in April. So let's see. The first post they ever posted was August 23rd. So it's on. When I'm filming this right now, it's October 13th. So it's only been 2 months, a little less than 2 months since they've started pushing on social media. So, or on Instagram at least. So that's interesting to look at as well. So I'm gonna go back. United Kingdom, that's where we established as well. They're from the UK. So going here and just trying to find really cool websites maybe to build off of, or to get some ideas off of how to get traffic, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments what your niche is. and I'd love to help you do some research or help you find some inspiration that may help you build a better, stronger website. If you currently already have a website and you want to redo some stuff, maybe some flows in there, go on here and just add to cart, check out, and see how these websites are doing things. And sometimes if I'm looking specifically just for like an add to cart flow, I want to see how people are doing their add to cart flow. I'll just go onto any website and just select a product. So this looks pretty big. I think that's Carly Kloss model. So I don't know if they have their icons kind of disappear. That's why they're the squares. So select an option, choose a color, add to cart. Pretty cool little animation, and then I can just check out. So it's pretty simple how they do it. I'm just going to check out as a guest and continue. Just goes like that. So pretty simple. So think about your niche. Go on to ecom.design, and you can spend honestly tons of time on this website and search by category here. And let's check out the very high traffic and see who's on here. Nordstrom, okay, Nike, the New York Times store, Shopify, Fitbit. So like all of these are massive companies here. So let's go to Nordstrom really quick. So they have shop.nordstrom.com. I'm gonna bring this into SimilarWeb and just kind of look at what their numbers look like and where they're getting their traffic from. I mean, we're talking Nordstrom, one of the biggest apparel companies, clothing companies in the United States. So 27 million total monthly visits. That's all monthly. 85% that's in the United States. A lot of it's search. On the top referring websites, BuzzFeed. Nordstrom spends big money. They could, do a $1 million plus campaign with BuzzFeed. And that's only 6% of their total their traffic. So you think 27 million, 6% of that. That's what, 246, 800,000 maybe. My math is probably off. But it's a lot of traffic. And then from Facebook, 54% from socials. 54% of their 4% is from Facebook. So maybe Facebook ads or maybe their Facebook page or something like that. So it's interesting to look at the massive companies. But let's stick to these smaller companies. Something that's a little more relatable, and we can get started from there. So I'm going to go through the websites here and try to find a really cool website that I want to mock up after. And then we'll focus the next series of videos on setting up the hosting and building out the entire website so that we can start selling our products and converting our traffic to customers. So let's get started.